Slow push is a very cinematic way to start a vlog, which has all sorts of water inside of it. Hello everyone and welcome to Sunday.
Here.
Huh?
I was gonna take the camera.
So I don't have to step onto the
wet
part? I'm alright. How wet is it? It is very wet. Taking one for the team. How's it looking?
Wet?
I think it's worth noting that Friday night, it was bad. It was a little tiny bit worse than this. Yesterday when we woke up, it was bad, but then throughout the day, it actually went down. And it was pretty far down. And then this morning, we woke up briefly early.
I was up at 9.
Like 9. And at 9, there was like almost no water.
Well, the back lot was flooded.
Yeah, back there was flooded, but that always floods. But there's pretty much no water. And then it started raining again. And now we're kind of back to roughly where we were.
I'd say we're
Friday.
about like 3 inches below what we were, based on the tires of this
Yeah,
car.
but you can also kind of look out in the distance and see the clouds and see that it is going to rain some more. So, and actually, is it raining now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's raining now a little bit. It's probably going to get worse than what it was before, is my guess. Which, you know, is bad. But that's okay. We don't have to go anywhere. We're home. I mean, we're certainly safe on the second floor. We're just kind of taking it easy. Mal already got a call that said that there's no school tomorrow, so she's off for tomorrow, which is kind of nice. We're just kind of relaxing today. Yesterday's D&D session was very fun, and everyone got home safe as well, which of course is very important. Today we are kind of relaxing a little bit. There's a few reasons for that. For one, yesterday was a little taxing to try and have to read and talk and stuff for 10 hours straight, but also the weather doesn't help. I mean, the weather when it's crappy like this, you just don't want to do much. And I still plan on getting some work done today, but I've been trying to just kind of take it easy and relax. But one thing I wanted to talk about was that we just finished watching Season 2 of Dragon Ball. So this is going to be our little Dragon Ball Season 2 review. We'll talk a little bit about it. So we did this for... Did you throw it down?
Who's this?
Who is that? Who do you think it is?
I don't know.
Mal's been watching them too. We finished the Dragon Ball Season 1 and really enjoyed it. And for the most part, I think Season 2 is really good. I really liked, and this is probably understood, but this will be a little spoilery from here on out for the rest of this vlog episode for Dragon Ball Season 2. Dragon Ball's divided up into sagas, and the DVD's seasons don't reflect that at all. They just kind of took the entire show, divided it up into, I guess, 30 episode seasons-ish, and
20.
just shipped them. Huh?
20.
What do you mean?
Oh, wait,
20?
never.
It's like 30-ish.
Yeah, I was looking at that 39 number on disc 2.
It's okay. But in actuality, the show's divided into like 9 sagas, and we just finished like Saga 4. So we just finished Season 2, and I enjoyed it. I really like what do you call it? The General Blue.
Yeah.
I like he's a despicable character, but he's also kind of enjoyable. Season 2 is kind of where they start killing people. Like in the first season, you know, bad things would happen to people, but they would never like show people dying. There's like if there was like a crazy explosion, there would always be like a scene of like people being pulled from the wreckage or something like that. And in Season 2, they actually just start saying, okay, this guy's dead. So it feels like the show's kind of growing up in a little sense, but still keeping the lightheartedness and the humor. But the General Blue was really fun, seeing Bulma and Krillin join up with Goku again and doing all of that. The was this Muscle Tower?
Yeah.
Muscle Tower was not fun. Muscle Tower was bad. I didn't like that at all. The whole Muscle Tower thing just felt extremely drawn out, and I didn't really care for that because that was like the very beginning of Season 2. Then it got better. Then the General Blue stuff I enjoyed. I could have done completely without the
Penguin Village.
The Penguin Village and the cameo by Aurelie, who is from Toriyama's previous show / manga, Dr. Slump. Could have done without that entirely. You want to know who's scarier, Arale or General Blue? It's Arale. I mean, like...
Rayleigh.
Arale? Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Arale. She's just too high energy. Like, Goku... Goku is a really good protagonist. Like, he's fun to watch. He's very excited. He's also... He's good-natured. He's good-hearted.
He has things that affect his character.
It's also really fun to see, especially in the first season, his interactions with just things, because he's never like been around people or objects, and there's a lot of times, especially through first season and a little in second season, where they have to explain like what things are. But it's there's something fun about having a ridiculously overpowered protagonist, where anytime someone approaches him and is like, "Oh, I'll take care of you," and like he's just having fun and like and like he just completely wipes the floor with him. I don't know. There's still progress and like he still gets stronger into stuff, but just to be able to from the get-go wipe people out is just kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's enjoyable. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of a condensed version of season 2. Could have done without Muscle Tower. Really enjoyed Blue. Didn't enjoy Penguin Village. Fortunately, it's only like 3 episodes. Penguin Village stuff, it's a little nuts. And then just recently he met
General Yellow.
General Yellow for like an episode, and Tao, who was like crazy powerful, and he just finished climbing Korin Tower, and that's where we are now. So he just got up there, and I was excited because they were in the show. They were talking about Korin, and I know who Korin is because I've seen Dragon Ball Z, but I don't. I worked to the part where like I don't know anything about what's happening in Dragon Ball, so I didn't know how he met Korin. I didn't know any of that. So to see him climb up there, it was exciting. And that when the characters were starting to talk about Korin, I knew who Korin was, and I knew that Korin was a cat. And they had a thing of what they thought Korin might look like. It was like an old man sitting in a chair. And Mal was like, "Is that Korin? Is that Korin?" I'm like, "No, but you're really gonna like Korin." And Kep was asleep, and I said, just look at Kep's face. Just keep that picture in your mind. And then whenever they finally revealed that Korin is just a cat, she was like, "Oh, it's just Kepler." I'm like, "Yeah, it's just Kepler. It's just Kepler without spots and with a cane." Anyway, I really enjoy where the show has gone.
Yeah.
You're having fun too.
Yeah.
I think we're starting to get to some really good stuff, especially with like probably the next episode, like the first episode of season 3. This is probably when they're going to start talking a lot more about some of the backstory stuff with Korin, and I think that's going to be really exciting to see. And then of course we already know, like, he's going to drink the water and he gets stronger, and then Tao's not going to be a problem. That's probably how he's going to deal with all of that. So, but yeah, it's going well.
Yeah.
I like Dragon Ball. We're the later seasons have more episodes, maybe, I don't know.
Me.
So we're on our way to halfway through Dragon Ball, but it's been an enjoyable ride so far. And that's it. Feel free to talk about Dragon Ball. If you want to keep it to season 2, you can. If you want to talk about the series as a whole, you can, but please do not talk about things past season 2 of...
Hey Siri.
I didn't say "Hey Siri." I mean, I just did, but not... Doggone phone. If you flip it upside down, it turns it off. There. Yeah, if you want to talk about the series, not Siri, as a whole, you can do so. Just make sure that you don't talk about anything past season 2 of the set, which is Saga 4. Don't talk about Saga 5 forward, because that would be spoilers to us, and we'd prefer not to be spoiled on anything. But we're enjoying it, and it continues to be a good show. That's it for today. I may add something else to this vlog if something changes with the weather, but I don't suspect it will. It's probably going to stay about the same, maybe get a little deeper, but, you know, I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, if all of a sudden, you know, we look outside and the water's up to the balcony, yeah, we would update you guys. But,
or if, like, there's a sinkhole, because that's been happening around town.
Yeah, I don't know if we mentioned that, but there's a place probably what, 5 miles away, that suddenly there was a huge sinkhole that opened up, and it's like 9 feet deep, and it's now like 100 feet wide or something.
Long.
Long.
It's like a river.
Yeah, it is a river now with all
Yeah.
the water flowing through it. It's crazy the amount of flooding that's been going on, but we're just staying inside,
Yeah.
staying safe. We still have power, so
We have pizza and pancake mix and
pizza, power, and pancakes.
spaghetti.
Spaghetti isn't alliteration. Spaghetti.
No.
I tried. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?
We've done it before.
I say we just get to Fandolin, and then like we can either say, hey, here's a bag to prove that here's your stuff, and then this guy will tell you how to get back there, or if they hire us to do the dungeon crawl for them, we just kill him there and go for it.
That seems like a great idea. I would love some flow. What's happening? Clash of Wills. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X. Great. And how much is he paying for it? They haven't revealed that, have they? 1, because I don't have any.